welcome and welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Sarah here again. So in today's video, guys, I'm going to be sharing with you things I wish I knew before moving to South Africa. So as you guys know that I am a Congolese and I live here in South Africa. So today I'm just going to be sharing with you quite a few things that I wish I knew before moving to South Africa. So as you can see, guys, I'm not alone. I have Tanya here with me. Tanya, please say hello to people.
Hi guys.
So Tanya, she's also a YouTuber. She's a Zimbabwean YouTuber. So she also got some great content about South Africa and her personal stuff. So I'll be leaving a channel on the description down below, and you'll be seeing it popping up somewhere and on your screen as well. So please check her out. You are going to enjoy her content as well. So without wasting your time, if it's your first time watching my video, welcome to the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. And if you are returning to my channel, welcome back and thank you so much for your support. And please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'll be very honored to welcome you in my family. Without wasting your time, let's go to the video. So the first thing that I wish I knew before moving to South Africa, so it's firstly the language. You know, Tanya, when you are in Congo, you know, in Congo we speak French, and at school they also teach us like English, but it's not like an English. So it's only like, it's just like here, you know, when you're attending Afrikaans language, it's not for you like to speak, it's just for you to learn and pass. So it's also the same with Congo. So they teach us English, but our English is just like they teach you few little things here and there, but we were not really attending it at all. So if only I knew that English was going to be kind of like the main language to me here when I moved to South Africa, I was going to pay attention to my English class. Trust me. Like, I was really going to pay attention, because back home, guys, I was not attending my English class at all. And the things that they were teaching us at school, it was just like the basics type of. And our teacher was also a French-speaking teacher, so
Who was teaching English?
yes. So his English was also like not perfect, you know. It was just like French type of English. So and he was not really going deeper with the English. So that's why it was like easy for us to just not attend class, because we were like thinking, this is a French country. What are we going to do?
English?
Like, what am I going to do with English? Like, I was not attending my English class at all. But when I moved here in South Africa, like, I wish I knew that this was going to be my main. Like, is it the same also for you guys?
No, so from my side it's different, because in Zim we are taught in English. It is a British colonized country. So when I came here, I didn't really struggle with English. It was just like, okay, I've been speaking English in Zim. I'm here now, I'm just speaking English. Unless if it comes to other Bantu languages that I had to learn, like Zulu, those kind of languages. But as for English, I did not have any struggles.
And the other thing in my country, you know, when you hear about South Africa, the first thing that comes in our mind is like Zulu. And English. I didn't know nothing about Xhosa, Pedi, other languages. Like, I didn't have a clue. But when I moved to South Africa, I'm like, they have so many other languages.
11 languages, but when you hear South Africa, just think Zulu.
True.
Zulu. But there are other languages, like they're not so popular ones, like Tsonga, Venda. They're not so popular, and even the population that speaks those languages is very small.
How many of South African languages do you know?
No, almost all of them, but mostly I can understand. But when it comes to speaking, I can safely say I'm fluent in Zulu.
Can you speak Xhosa?
I just understand. I speak a bit of it.
Just say something.
What do you want me to say?
Anything.
Okay. Ndiyakuthanda. I love you. It's like Zulu. So in Zulu you say Ndiyakuthanda. So in Xhosa you say Ndiyakuthanda. It's Ndi instead of me.
Oh, Ngi and Ndi. That's
so
the only difference.
Yeah, but there's a lot of other differences as well. You would hear that, okay, no, this is really Xhosa. This is Zulu.
Because my best friend, she's Xhosa, and when she speaks her Xhosa, it's so sexy. Like, you know,
it sounds nice.
It sounds so good. Like, I love it. So and the next thing that I wish I knew before moving to South Africa is the school. So the first thing when I moved to South Africa, when I started school, you know, back home our school it's only like 8 months, you know. But when I moved here, it's 11, like from January to November. Like I was shocked. 11 months, like since we started like attending school, I was so tired. Yo, I was so tired.
But it's the same. It's the same as my country as well. We attend until like you mean having breaks in between, right?
Yeah, they do have a lot of breaks.
Yeah. The only difference is that here they have 4 terms, but then in my country we have 3 terms.
Yeah,
but it's also until November.
Really?
Yeah.
Us, it's not. It's only 8. It's only 8, and here, yeah, us it's only 8. But we don't have a lot of breaks. That's the thing.
Yeah. How many breaks do you have?
I think if not 1, only 2. And it's not the long ones. Like here, they have 2 weeks breaks. I think also.
That's very actually short because in my country our breaks are a month.
No, but no, back home we don't have those long ones. It's only like short breaks and stuff. Maybe that's why it's only 8 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here it's 11. It's because like in winter they close and they have a lot of breaks.
Yeah.
That's why. But yeah, if only I knew that it was going to be that long, guys. That was going. Maybe I was going to come prepared, you know.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that I was not ready to be attending school for 11 months.
Yeah.
I was not ready for that. And another thing is the uniform. Yo, Tanya, when I moved here, the uniform is totally different from the ones that you used to wear back home. Because back home we wear like white and black. It's not really black. It's kind of like a blue type of. And we don't wear trousers. And women don't wear trousers at all.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't. And it's only skirts. And our skirt, it's not like on your knees. Not even below, like very down, very down. And here, skirts were here. I was shocked.
Well, for me, yeah, on the skirts part I can relate. Our skirts also used to be very long. Us, the ones who used to wear short skirts were the ones just above the knee. Those were considered short skirts. But here we're considered, this one is wearing a long skirt. But then the trousers, we do wear trousers. In winter, yeah, we do wear pants in winter.
And do you guys also have a home language as a subject?
No, we just have one language, which is Shona.
Oh,
and then there's English. Oh, we do actually we have 2 languages. It's Shona and English, but we don't have this thing of saying first additional language and home language. It's just you are just doing 2 languages.
So it's also in your country. It's also if you fail Shona, you fail the class.
No,
You can
it's
still
not like that. If you fail Shona, you just failed Shona. It doesn't mean you failed the whole
class.
Yeah, it's not like that.
Yeah, because back home we don't have this thing like you fail the home language, you fail the class.
Oh yeah, actually it is there here in South Africa. I actually forgot. If you fail the home language, it means you have failed.
Yeah.
Oh no, we don't have that.
I couldn't believe it. You know, when I started school, remember I was still learning English because I'm from a French colonized, you know, type of. And when I moved here, I still have to learn English. I still have to learn South African languages. So I didn't want to stay at home for so long because I would never learn. In my house, we speak French, we speak Lingala. So staying at home was not really going to help me. So going to school, my first year was not really for me to pass, you know, because I know nothing. So it was mostly for me like to learn the language, to know, you know, to be around South Africans and stuff. So when I started class and they told me that I have to choose a home language, my home language was not there on the list. So now I have to choose a home language that was there. So I ended up choosing Zulu. And on top of that, they told me if I fail Zulu, I failed the class.
Why didn't you choose English though?
No, English is there. Like you're going to have English, but you still have to choose a home language. Yeah, either Zulu, Pedi, Xhosa. Like you still have to choose one of those.
Oh, for me, I had English as my home language, and then Afrikaans was my first additional language.
No,
that's how I did it.
No way. The school that I was attending, it's like you choose English, it's there.
It's already there.
It's already there, but you still have to choose the other languages.
Perfect.
And now I have to learn English, and I still have to learn Zulu and African languages.
Trouble.
And I have to pass it.
You're in trouble.
It was terrible for me. Like it was so bad. But yeah, I failed. Of course, I didn't pass.
The first time.
No, my first year.
Yeah, the first time. Yeah, you definitely don't make it. Like learning a whole new language is something else.
But I tried though. I really tried. Like I really tried, but I failed it. Even though I knew that I'm going to fail, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to fail. I really tried at least to pass, but I failed Zulu and I failed the class. So that was a bit of that. So the third thing I wish I knew before moving to South Africa is the taxi. You know, hiking. Taking, oh no, hiking and taking a taxi are two different
They
things.
say it's two different things. They've actually told me in my videos that I've been doing. So they say hiking is a different thing. Like you hike when you are using like cars are passing by and you hike. But a taxi, you don't hike a taxi, you take a taxi. So yeah.
So how did it work for you?
The hiking part, yeah. So in hiking, when I'm in Zim, it's a different thing. So when you're hiking a car, you just go like this.
Yeah.
That's how you stop a car, like stop.
Yeah.
So yeah, now it's a different concept because when they're hiking, when they're taking a taxi, they do this.
Those signs.
Or they do this. Yeah. So in Zim, it's a different thing. Whether you're stopping a car, whether you're stopping a taxi, you do this. Yeah, like you're stopping.
And that was a struggle for me, like to stop a taxi. I was confusing the whole thing, like this and that to me. I was confused the whole thing. Sometimes I want to go because this is CBD.
Usually town,
Yeah, this is town and this is
local.
local.
Yeah.
I didn't know the difference, guys. I didn't know the difference. To me, I want the taxi to stop. So it's just going to depend if my finger wants to go like this or my finger wants to go down. And sometimes taxis were just like stopping and I would get into, I don't know how many times I got lost because you know taxi drivers, they have so many, those people, they know roads, they know like shortcuts, and if you want to go local and you put this like you're going to town, they will take another road and you will get lost.
You get lost.
Tanya, I got lost because I didn't know which one to do. Must I go up and down? Like it was so.
And usually there are even things like this, like sometimes they even do this. They even point like this. I don't know, is it two fingers, one finger? I don't know what will be happening.
And it's a lot. And it's up, down.
Yeah, they have other signs that we don't know.
How is Cosmo? If you want to go
I don't know. I've never gone there with a taxi.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many other ways. It's not only this and this.
Yeah, I mean, they got a lot of signs, like a lot of signs. And if you want to hike, like you want to ask for a lift to a car, do you ever try that?
Yeah, I've tried that. So I also use the same way that I use with a taxi. Like if I want to go to town, I just do this. And then if I'm local, I don't know if I'm local, but then I've only hiked when I want to go to town.
Like you want to hike like a private.
Yeah, a private car.
You also do this?
Yeah, I used to do this when I want to go to town.
Guys, I've never asked for a lift. My first time, I have a funny story with this one. I have my first time like asking for a lift. I was not alone. I was with my friends, you know, from college.
Yeah.
So what happens is that we agree that we're gonna go out and have a drink, go to the mall. You know, when you're attending school, outing is the mall, you know?
Yeah.
So we agreed to go out and stuff. So in my mind, I know that if you agree with friends you're going out, you have to have some cash.
Yeah, definitely.
You're going to buy some food and take a taxi and stuff. So I was prepared, you know, with my taxi money and some money that I'm going to use to buy something at the mall. So we agreed to meet somewhere. So we met and now we're like, okay, how are we going to go? Let's go get a taxi. And my friends were like looking at me, a taxi? As we don't have money for taxi. So I'm like, how are we going to get there to the mall? Like we're going to hike. Ooh, mama, I was there. I'm like, okay, we're going to hike. And it's my first time, you know, hiking. I don't really do it because they already put it in my mind that they can kidnap you.
It's not safe hiking.
It's not safe and stuff. So like I'm so scared. So I've never tried it. So now we have to do it. And my friends, they did it on going. And we got a car and I was there at the corner like I was just scared of my life.
Yeah.
And to come back, we went to the mall, everything was fun, we were happy, you know, and to come back, it was the same thing. I'm like, these ones, they didn't even like prepare themselves for taxis. They only knew that we're going to hike.
And usually when you hike, you get you hike for less. So usually that's why people like hiking, because they're gonna pay less than they would pay with the taxi. We didn't pay at all. Like we just wanted a free.
Wow. We wanted a free lift. That was their plan.
Wow.
Even on our way back, they did the same thing. So they were like, it's my turn now to stop the car. I have to now ask for a lift. I couldn't do it because what I was doing when the car is passing, I'll go behind my friend. It was crazy. Like we didn't get a lift at all because I didn't know how to do it, and my friends they ended up asking for a lift, and then yeah, that's how we got home. But it was crazy. Hey, yo, I'm telling you guys, it was so crazy. So the last thing I wish I knew before moving to South Africa is slang words, guys. These are so popular. Like if you don't know slang words, it's like you're not in South Africa.
Yeah,
you're not in South Africa. You have to know at least something. And those words they are not like my normal words. Like I don't force to use them.
You just use them naturally.
Like it's there. And most of the time when I'm talking, it's like, I went a man. And to me it becomes like, no. Which one do you use the most?
I like saying haibo in Batum all the time. All the time I'm like Batum. Or I'm like haibo.
What does Batum mean?
Batum, it's just like, it's an expression to say haibo. It's like haibo, but in Pedi. Yeah, like I'm shocked, like Batum. Really?
and which one you? I use wenaman a lot. Wenaman, I use it a lot in everything. Like I use
always
it a lot.
saying it.
Yeah.
So I have a story about slang language. This time I was in grade 7. So I was already in South Africa. So there was this other teacher who was teaching us arts and culture. So she said a word like zwaps. So I was just taking notes. We used to take notes. She's talking, we're taking notes. So I wrote zwaps as a point in my notebook. So I didn't know what that means. So I think it's even an old slang word. No one says that word anyway. Okay. So now my friend is looking at my book. He's like, did you really write swaps in your book? I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, no, that's just a slang language. That means like everything.
Oh.
Yeah, it just means like everything. Something like that. So I'm like, oh my god, this is how it is like. There's no slang language.
Yeah.
So it was really a tough experience.
Like how many slang languages do you know? So we have eta. Eta, Ola, like Ola is the answer of Eta, right? And we have
this new one where people like saying no girl.
Yeah, no girl.
It's a new one, yeah. And then what other slang languages are there?
Shem. It's shem slang as well.
Like shem.
And
I actually did a video on it, but now when I have to sit and think, I've forgotten the word.
Aibo.
Haikona.
Hyman. I use Hyman a lot too. Hyman is my favorite. I use it a lot. It's quite a lot, guys. So
a couple of slang words.
Yeah, guys. So that's a bit of that.
Go and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Oh yes, please, guys. Check her channel. You are going to love it. She got great content. Like I said, I will be putting her channel name on the screen. You'll be seeing it passing and right there, right on your face. So please go check it out and like, subscribe, and join the family. Because this channel, it's all about having fun. Let's have a healthy conversation on the comment section, because this is a family. You just can suggest anything. You can just tell us your experience. How do you find South Africa? Which are the things that you wish you knew before moving to South Africa? So yeah, guys, that's a bit of that, guys. Thank you so much, Tanya, for coming.
Okay, thank you for having me.
I hope you're going to be doing a lot of this
collaborations. It was really nice,
because it helps to get to know each other better, and it's not always about YouTube, it's also about two people.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, guys, that's a bit of that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video.